Hey gang, it's Laura Lynn from Vita Familiae, and I thought we would try this Facebook Live business, see what we think. Also, my blog is currently down and I can't type. I probably wouldn't anyway because I'm too lazy and I'm all out of words. So we just finished our first week of school, first full week, and I'm still smiling, so that's good. We're tired, but it was a good week. And I was gonna wait a little bit longer to show you guys what we're up to, but I thought, well, I'll show you, and then if we're wrong and some of this falls through, well, then I can just be real about it and tell you the truth that it didn't work for us. So I'm just gonna run through what we're doing now. Our biggest change is math. I told you last year we did Singapore math. This year we are doing something called MEP math. It's we downloaded it, or we actually printed it off the internet. It was developed by a country in Europe. I don't remember which one. And it's all free, which is awesome, but you have to print it, which is not so awesome. And we had a lot of printing to do. We were really happy with Singapore, but this is what Sam and Ian's looks like. This is the teacher's manual, and it's very step by step. Here's what the teacher says, here's what the pupils should do. And someday, if you guys are into it or want to know more about why decision, we'll have an interview with Andrew because he is officially our math guy now. I'm teaching some of it too, but he's handling the bigger kids because that is one of his passions, and also he's way better at it. So anyway, we should talk to him sometime for more information about it. Right now, we're really loving it. It is time consuming to get all 6 of our kids through these lessons, but so worthwhile. So worth it. Very much making sure they understand the processes of math and that they know why 2 + 2 = 4, not just that it does, which has always been my approach, is just tell me what it is and I'll do it. But that's apparently not good enough. So anyway, so that's what we're doing for math, and hopefully more about that soon. Like I said, we're still working the kinks out there. Another addition that we've used in the past, and it's just time for some of my kids to do it again, is reading and reasoning. Adam and Ellen are doing this. They're at different levels. It's a great practice for word building, vocabulary, teaches them things like antonyms and synonyms. We get it from Classical Academic Press, but I think you can get it lots of places. And our learning therapist recommends it and uses it too. So great curriculum, pretty easy to use. It's open and go. For my littles and all of my phonics kids, still using All About Reading. Finn started K4. He's doing the early pre-reading, which I love. All About Reading's pre-reading. Love Ziggy the Zebra. Really teaches him great skills. Let's see. Another new addition for Willa. So she's in 2nd grade, and I wanted to make sure she was getting just some basic language skills, and I found this at a co-op sale. It's Primary Language Lessons, and it's just a teeny little book, and she and I are working through it together. Pretty happy with it so far. It's a good blend of Charlotte Mason. It's got copy work, it's got grammar, it's got let's look at a picture and talk about where the squirrels are in the picture and what they're doing. Let's write a story about it. It's very gentle. It's very easy for me to open and go with her, but it's something I do with her. And I think it's a great introduction to get her ready for future stuff that we're doing, which is all of my kids, at the beginning of the day, we do something called Convo. And this year, one of the many things that we are doing is we are doing arrow and boomerang passages. Can you see that? I don't know if this is probably gonna be like reverse image for you, sorry. Anyway, one of the things, this is from Brave Writer, which you guys know, I'm an instructor for Brave Writer, so I kind of believe in what they're doing. But we printed out, we picked one book per month. This month it's Tom Sawyer, and we printed out their study guide for it, and we're not really studying the book. We're listening to it as we do our copy work. I downloaded a dramatized version of Tom Sawyer, and we are listening to that as we discuss and write these passages. And Julie does a great job in each of these arrow and boomerangs telling you, hey, read through this passage together. These are the magical words that you should talk about. This is a great sentence structure. And by copying great works of literature, they're absorbing that language, and they're learning so much vocabulary and grammar and how to put quotations in a sentence. It's great, and it's simple and painless for all of us. So we're enjoying it. The kids giggle at the story. They don't mind doing copy work if they get to listen to a story while they do it. So that's pretty fun. And another addition for us is Poetry Tea Time Companion, also from Brave Writer. We just read a poem, we talk about it. No biggie, it's pretty fun. My boys are going to be taking some Brave Writer classes online. That would be Sam and Ian, who are in 7th grade. They're taking Greek myths and short stories, both by excellent teachers whom I love and highly recommend, not me. However, Adam is stuck with me this year. He'll be taking Brave Writer stuff from me at co-op. And then my big boys, Sam and Ian in 7th grade, are also doing writing and rhetoric. It's very independent for them. Last year I held their hand and Adam and Ellen did it as well. I really like the reinforcement that it gives to the writing skills that I'm teaching them and that they're learning from Brave Writer. So I enjoy sitting and talking it through with them. They just, once a week we sit and talk about it, and then they do the chapters on their own. And I think it's really working well. And let's see, the other thing, Handwriting Without Tears is still happening at our house. History and literature, we're back to Tapestry of Grace. I'm so excited. They're actually doing it at co-op, which is even better because I don't have to teach it. And I'm getting a break, but they do have a lot more homework. I think doing it with a co-op is holding them all accountable to make us do the timelines and all the cut and paste that I didn't want to do before. So highly recommend it, but it's a nice little break for us, and it's fun for me to be their coach rather than the teacher who's standing over them the whole time making them do it. And so that's pretty much what we're doing this year. It seems like a lot more. They are taking co-op classes, science and art and writing and that kind of thing as well. The last thing I wanted to show you is just another sneak peek. I think maybe we should talk about this some more on a separate video, but we're keeping up with the kids. Schoolwork is through Trello. See this pretty colors, and it's color coded because you know how I like to use color coding. And each child, every week, they get this Trello board with a to-do, and see this is the end of the week, so look at all that lovely green that he checked off. At the beginning of the week, all of those were blue. And this Misty Winkler of Simplified Organization recommended this, and we played with it all summer, so my kids were ready to go on it this fall. And I have really been happy with it. It definitely keeps me from having to run through their checklists every single time. See, Ellen forgets to cut the blue off, but she also puts the green on, so that's good. It will actually send me a text when they need me. If there's something that they're stuck on, there's a way they can put a notification and my phone will buzz. So I know that somebody's waiting for me or needs help. They can leave me notes. It also just keeps them accountable. There's a lot more homework coming and going. By some strange, the woman who hates to leave her house has her kids in 3 different co-ops, and we have learning therapy twice a week. So we are like never home this year. So this kind of keeps all of us on the same pages. These are your expectations for the day, no matter what area of the town you may be in. And so my older ones are able to handle that. And actually Adam and Ellen are doing great with it too. So I recommend it, and if you guys want more info about it, I will do a tutorial. Just let me know, holler in the comments, and I will save this and we'll get it on YouTube, and when the blog comes back to life, it's getting a makeover. I mean, not a pretty makeover, like a behind the scenes makeover. Then I will post it there so you can have this, and I will try to include all the links so you guys can click around, and then I will keep you posted when I have a better update of how we like all this. Holler at me if you have any questions. See y'all soon. Bye.